fact, we will never enjoy true success until we learn to see the big picture. Hey, I'm Steve Diggs. This is The Big Picture. Welcome aboard. Today on the homepage, I want to talk to you a little bit about life insurance. And again, before you get excited, before you push away, just give me a couple of minutes because this might save you a lot of time and a lot of grief going forward. First off, instead of calling it life insurance, personally, I like to call this stuff love insurance because it helps me remember why many of us probably need to buy it. It's to help us have money available in the event of our death for people who would otherwise be depending on our income-making capacity. You know, the truth of the matter is, until a family has the kids pretty much off and gone, and until they have their retirement funds together, they probably would be wise to look at some kind of life insurance. Again, I call it love insurance because I want to take care of the people that I love. And I will tell you that there are essentially two broadly different types of life insurance that are out there. The type that we've probably heard about forever, it's been around since they invented dirt, is called whole life insurance. Sometimes it's called cash value, sometimes it's called permanent insurance, but it is whole life insurance. Now, Steve, what do you think about this? Well, in my personal opinion, I don't believe that this is the best choice for some people. Why is that? It's because whole life insurance can cost a lot of money. 40-year-old guy that wants to buy $500,000 worth of life insurance could easily spend probably $5,000 or $6,000, $8,000 a year on this stuff. Now, the folks who sell it to you will say, hey, that's a great deal because you are getting a retirement account with this. Well, maybe, maybe not. In many cases, these retirement accounts are not a whole lot more than overpriced savings accounts. Now, that brings me to the other type of insurance. That is called term insurance. We buy this for a term, 10, 20 years, whatever, during which the kids are still growing up, we're getting our retirement together, and so forth. Now, not all term is created equal. You need to read about it. You need to learn about the different types and the riders and all this stuff. But for many people, I think term can be better because it costs so much less. It's pure insurance. You don't get all these extra things on it. Instead, you're buying insurance for those years when you might need it. Now, again, what's the difference? The big difference, I think, is the price. Long-term or whole life insurance, I should call it, whole life insurance can easily cost thousands of dollars a year. But this same 40-year-old guy could come over here to the term side and buy the same $500,000 or at least a similar $500,000 worth of coverage and probably pay only a few $100s a month. This to me makes better sense. And again, whatever you get, read and study about it first. And I would tell you that a really good place to learn more about it is at the III.org, the Insurance Information Institute.org. Now, this is a professional group. They're going to have some biases, I suppose, but you can learn some good things, I think, at this website. The point is simply this: we need to have insurance. Now, one other final thing, people ask, they say, Steve, how much life insurance should I buy? And honestly, everybody out there has a different number for this, it seems like. But I like to tell people, generally speaking, that it probably makes good sense to have at least somewhere between 8 and 12 times your annual income in the form of good term life insurance. That means that if you're making $60,000 a year, you probably want $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 worth of coverage, and on it goes. These things to me make a lot of sense, and it can be a good way to prepare for a future without as much grief for the people that you love. I'm Steve Diggs. Hey, this has been The Big Picture. I'll catch you the next time.